Why introvert entrepreneurs online struggle with having an impact, income, and independence, and how to avoid it by changing one thing. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. This quote is from the famous motivational speaker and self-help author, the late Dr. Wayne Dyer. I want you to stop and think about what he said for a moment. It's along the same lines as the half empty, half full concept. In both theories, it points out the power of having a positive mindset. There are positives in absolutely everything, but sometimes you just need to look harder to find them over the more apparent negatives.
Here's your coach and mentor, Bio.
Hello and welcome. It's Bio here, and thank you for joining me today in this program where we're going to discuss very briefly why introvert entrepreneurs online struggle with having an impact, having an income, and achieving independence, and how to avoid it by changing just one thing. Let's talk about choices. We all make choices in life. Some of us choose to be negative about everything, while other people experiencing the exact same solution see nothing but the positives. The question is, how can that be? We have two people experiencing the same thing, but emotionally feeling what they experience at opposite ends of the spectrum. It's almost as if each is wearing a set of glasses that filter the experience differently. Remember Dr. Dyer's quote, "If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change." So why change the way you look at things? Before we get into the how of changing your mindset, let's first look at why it's beneficial to see the positives in everything. The mind is a powerful thing in that it controls all parts of your body. Researchers have found in multiple studies that having a positive outlook produces some very beneficial health benefits. For one, they found it increases the immune system. It's a proven fact that positive people are generally healthier both mentally and physically. Not only that, positive people have a lower stress level because they're able to effectively deal with stress better. And as a result, they have less cortisol caressing through their body, a known hormone responsible for weight gain, so they're able to control their weight better as a result. Besides having an improved immune system and better weight control, having a positive mindset also lowers the risk of a cardiovascular event, lowers rates of depression, and surprisingly leads to living a longer life. How to change your mindset to one more positive. While there are several things you can do to improve your mindset, here are 5 that provide the most benefits that I've researched, studied, that I've seen, I've taught, and more importantly, that I've also used in my life as an introvert entrepreneur online and as a quiet expert to grow my business, to achieve more independence, and to have more impact. Number 1, start your day with a positive affirmation. How you start the morning sets the tone for the rest of your day. Many people like to write down their affirmation in a notebook or journal. Writing down has more effect than just verbalizing it to yourself. When I started out, I just used to verbalize, but when I discovered the power of writing it down, writing my affirmation down, there was no turning back. So tip number 1 is start your day with a positive affirmation. Tip number 2, look for the good in things. We all face situations during our day that can be viewed as either good or bad. For example, if stuck in traffic, view it as an opportunity to listen to your favorite podcast or to your favorite music instead of a waste of time going nowhere. And I encourage you to actually listen to the Quiet Experts podcast. And for more information, just head over to quietexperts.com/podcast. Tip number 3, change negative self-talk into positive. Instead of saying, "I'm so bad at doing this," say something else like, "I'll get better at doing this after I get more practice." Tip number 4, focus on the present. The past is yesterday. There's nothing you can do about it. The future is tomorrow, and it's not here yet. So there's little you can do about tomorrow either. But today is now, and you can either choose to experience it either positively or negatively. The great thing I like about the fact that you can focus on the present is that the choice of what you focus on is yours. And finally, tip number 5, surround yourself with positive people. Positive people have a positive outlook on life. Quote positive affirmations, and generally they say positive things. Over time, these positives rub off on you, sink into your brain, and you become a more positive person because of them. However, the opposite is also true if you surround yourself with negative people. And again, just like tip number 4, the great thing about this is that the choice is yours. So choose wisely. Now, in this piece today, we covered the health benefits of having a positive mindset and some of the ways you can use to become a more positive person. And because of the way you now choose to view things, you'll see them in a positive way instead of negative. Remember, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Now go be positive. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for letting me into your world. It's been Bayo here, and until next time, it's goodbye.